Samuel, and I'm going to be your moderator. And this is?
I'm Beatrice, hi.
And she's also going to be the moderator. So the way it's going to work is I'm going to be asking questions to our college students, and then when they're done, we're going to have a group activity, and then I'll explain that when the time comes. So can you guys please introduce yourself, saying your high school, your name, and the college that you are currently attending?
Sure, ladies first.
Hi, my name is Adriana, and I graduated from the San Mateo High School in 2011, and I am now a sophomore at Cañada College studying environmental science.
Hi, my name is Itzel Diaz. I graduated here from Sequoia High School last summer, and I'm a freshman at Santa Clara University right now.
Hi, my name is Angelica Maldonado. I graduated from Sequoia in 2008, and I transferred from Foothill to UC Santa Cruz, and right now I'm doing my major in sociology and minor in legal studies.
Hi everyone, my name is Valeria Lorenzo. I also graduated from Sequoia in 2008, and I also went to Foothill College and transferred to UC Santa Cruz, and my major is psychology.
Okay. So we're gonna have 20 minutes.
What about me?
Oh, I thought you guys went in a row.
So my name is Moises, and I didn't go to high school here. I went to Mexico, but then I still have a GED. And then right now I'm looking at a college student, and I'm doing mechanical engineering. Yeah, thanks a lot.
Okay. So we're gonna have 20 minutes for me and you to ask questions to our college students, and then we're gonna do the group activity. So I'll start the timer. I'll try to get through as many of my questions, because there's a lot. Okay, first question to Excel. How has college treated you so far?
College was really different from high school for me, just because in high school I was really open about my status as an undocumented student. All of my teachers knew, and even teachers who weren't my teachers knew, and like faculty knew and students could have known, and I didn't really care. And my high school, where I go to college is predominantly white, and they're really conservative, so it's just really you really have to think about who you disclose your status to. But other than that, I've had a good experience so far, just finding my group of friends, just groups that I feel comfortable in, and because of the scholarship I have a really good support group there, so that's really helped me in college so far.
How about you, Moises?
I don't know. I really never thought about it since I got really involved in groups and stuff like that. And I really don't mind telling people I don't have a social security number, I don't have a visa, I don't have enough papers at all. I really don't mind saying that to people. And some of my friends have asked me why don't you have a California driver's license? I'm like, I don't have a social security number, and I really don't care who I talk to about this issue. I really don't. I really don't. I'm really open to it.
Okay, so next question. Angelica. So what have you found different between high school and college, like example, education and social life? What's
For me, also just different is probably just having time to spend with my friends. I don't have much time to spend with my friends. It's more like reading, doing work, and also my internship there. And I think for me it's important in doing other things on school, as my internship and other activities there, just to build my resume and also just to learn if that's what I wanted to be doing later on with my life. So basically that's the most thing that's different. But when it comes to help for 8540 students, I have received the same so far. Here it was great with the Dream Club and also with Slater. And just having her as a connection with my advisor, it was great. And in Santa Cruz we have the EOP just for 8540 students, and I'm an intern right there. So we help students when it comes to funding. We give them scholarships, also just helping them to get classes, housing. So far it's been great in that aspect.
Okay, so Adriana, How did you get through the challenges of being undocumented in high school?
Um, well, at first, when I started high school, I didn't know that I was undocumented. I sort of started to figure it out like my sophomore year when I was taking driver's ed and they asked for something called Social Security, and I had no idea. I told my mom, and she's like, "Oh, stop going to the class." That's all she told me. But she never really explained to me why, so I just stopped going. And then I saw that everybody was, getting their driver license and all that stuff, and I asked my mom again. I was like, "Why can I not apply for a driver's license?" And then she just said, I'll just take you to school. It's better for me." And it wasn't until my senior year when I was applying for colleges and I had to fill out the FAFSA, but again, the Social Security card came out again. And so my mom finally broke out to me that I was undocumented, and she started telling me what undocumented meant, and I didn't really know how to respond to it because I felt like since I was living here since I was 3, like I was an American and had the privilege to do anything, just like someone who was born here. So I didn't really talk about it a lot in high school until that year that I started talking to one of my counselors, and he was very open about it. He knew about the whole undocumented stuff, and they guided me through right ways and helped me get to Pinata. So it wasn't until like my senior year that I got support from my counselor and other teachers that I sort of opened to.
Okay, so it's up. Why is going to college so important to your family?
I'm a first generation college student, so neither of my parents went to college, none of my grandparents went to college, and my older brother, he's actually at community college, but it was just important to all of us because my mom always instilled in me, education is really important. If you don't have an education, like, it's really hard to make it in life just because it's so necessary. And it was just important for me because I saw how hard my parents work. Just in their the work they do is really difficult and it's very physically taxing. So I didn't want to do that, and it was just important to me because, like I said, my mom always said, if you want to be someone in life, you're gonna have to get an education. So it was always just that mentality that, like, it was what I needed and what I had to do. It was never not an option.
How about Lydia?
Um, I guess for me it was like my family is always was like, oh, like I'm the youngest one of 7, and all of them are like older and they work really hard, and it's just like seeing them work so hard and make so little money, and I guess that made me want to go to college, and they supported me a lot, and they still support me a lot. They're just like, oh, like we feel so proud of you, like it's good that you're doing this for yourself and for us also. So yes, I think it was mainly my family who made me want to go to college.
Okay, so Angelica, were you ever concerned about being undocumented and finding the right college for you?
Mm, no, I was more concerned on finding the way to fund my education, not necessarily the college or just like the community. I was not like even considering that. It was more like, oh, am I gonna be able to afford that? Especially because I didn't have any scholarships. I was just working because I transferred from Foothill. So during those years, I was just working to save money in order for me to transfer. So for me, it was basically the funding. It's like wherever I get it in, I have to afford it. So I look into that.
Okay, it's up. What is something you did to make yourself stand out on your college application?
I would say that the one thing that made me maybe stand out the most was community service. I was really involved in my community on campus. I was involved in Dream Club. I did outside. I did a lot of work with the parent center and the college center, just translating and just volunteering. especially with the parent side, just helping. There's this pilot program my senior year where they were helping parents learn how to use like the school system. So I did that, and I don't know. I think it's just like little things, like community service things that I did that probably made me stand out the most. If I would pick one, that would be it.
Yes. Do you believe that your college supports undocumented students? And if so, how do they show it?
So good question actually. I feel I will yeah. Well, first of all, when I applied for Canada, I was going to like adult school, like Sequoia adult school, right? And I met Carmina Chavez, and she told me like, why don't you go to like Canada? I'm like, did you really go to like a community college in here if you don't have a commercial? And she's like, yeah, don't worry about it. So she basically she got my application done, and that's how I started like going to like Canada College and like taking field classes. And then honestly then I didn't know like that I could like actually get a major like keep on taking classes, not only in ESL classes. So yeah, then I started like taking just like general classes. But I think the way they support it, like right now they have the
Dreamers
ABP,
task force.
yeah, what's it called?
Dreamers task
Dreamer, yeah.
force.
And so they're actually working on it, trying to find ways so like people like us feel like they fit in Cañada, because right now they don't really have like a really like they still don't have like that support yet. They might have it, but they're not so open about it. But they're just like this task
It's a,
force.
yeah, it's a
Yeah,
task force.
and they're actually working. We're actually working on it, so people like us feel like more comfortable. I can get it.
How about you, Angelica?
Um, when it comes to Foothill, I feel that they didn't have the support as an undocumented student. I remember just like filling out the 8540 affidavit form. They didn't know what it was. They wanted to charge me out of state international fees. So I was really upset about it. Just like talking to different people, trying to like find the right person, and so I can submit that. Um, so I think on Foothill I was mostly on my own. But when it comes to UC Santa Cruz, it's totally different. We have the support of the community, the campus, and also just like professors. So right now I'm doing the internship there in EOP. I'm an 8540 intern, and we just provide so many resources for students. Even before the students go to UC Santa Cruz, we do a summer orientation just for them, kind of like to make them feel like how it's gonna be being there on campus, meeting professors, doing their budget, and also we focus a lot on doing the budget because if they don't have the money, we try to not help them. Like either giving them scholarships, also like we do fundraising for them. We're also part of the Dreamweavers Club, which is part of it's people of the community, students, and professors. And I actually see a person here. And they help us to do a lot of fundraising. We have the mentor-mentee program, and some of the mentors are people, professors, or people who already just of the community or already they're already retired from UC Santa Cruz. So we just have a lot of resources. So I'm really great to be there. I'm grateful to be there and to also be working and be doing that kind of work.
So Hilaire, other than being undocumented, what obstacles did you have to overcome in order to be in the position that you are in now? And what did you do to overcome those obstacles?
I moved here when I was 13 years old, so learning the language was really hard. That was one of the main ones. And then also when I moved here, my mom stayed back in Mexico. So she passed away in 2005. I think it was like my sophomore or junior year. So it was a really hard time. And then when my senior year, like I was accepted to like Santa Clara, like all these good schools, but I didn't have the money. So it was like really hard at that time. And then I decided to go to four-year college. And like my first like quarter, it was really hard. It was just like disappointing. I was like, I worked so hard. Like I gave up so much to be here, I got into that mentality, but then eventually I realized I was like, okay, I need to transfer. I need to get out of here. So yeah.
Um,
Who's this?
What was the question again?
Sorry. Other than being undocumented, what obstacles did you have to overcome in order to be in the position that you are in now? And what did you do to overcome those obstacles?
Honestly, honestly, from a viewpoint, I really don't mind the fact that I don't have documents right now. So maybe it backs me. It really like backs me somehow because once I transfer to a four-year college, yeah, I might be like, how am I gonna pay my education, right? But I don't. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But right now, I'm just focused on getting accepted somewhere, trying to get A's on my like A or B's on my classes, and just like apply to the school to get accepted, and then I think I'll figure out how to pay my classes. But it's just like honestly, don't think about it. Don't think that you don't have documents. Don't really care about it. Just like help out the community, and eventually, yeah, you just figure it out.
okay. Do you believe, Angelica, do you believe that you had support from your family to go to college? If so, how did they support you, or how did you wish they would have supported you?
Mhm. Um, for me was I feel it was a little bit different compared to my friends. Um, my parents like we never talk about education. They always try to avoid it, and just like me going pursuing. Because I remember I was like, oh, I want to be a teacher or a doctor. Since we were in Mexico, and they were like, oh, like that's not possible. And we were here, they will say the same thing, like, oh, like you can't because you're undocumented. So I never like have like the support from them to go to college. They would just say like, oh, it's better for you just to get married and start working after high school. Like it's gonna be just having the diploma, the high school diploma. It was just good for them. But then I was really upset, but I always wanted to do good in my classes here in Sequoia because I wanted to have that option. I was like, okay, I'm not sure it might be true what they say that they cannot go. Um, but I was like, I want to have another option to see if I can go. And I was doing good here in Sequoia, and also later she helped me a lot. She encouraged me to keep going. Just giving me resources for every faculty students. And then I went to Foothill and just I was like I was also upset because I just had so many. I don't know, like I felt that I was prepared just to transfer to go straight to four-year university, and it bothered me the fact that I couldn't because of the money. But then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go to community college and try to save money just in case, like yeah, like my parents say, I'm not gonna be able to afford it, and I already knew that kind of. So I started saving money and transferred. It bothered me that they didn't support me, especially because I don't know. I feel like parents are there to support you, and I didn't have that. But now I'm able to understand them a little bit more. None in my family ever. Two of my uncles they went to community college, and that's it. They drop out. So I think they had that expectation of me, and they didn't want me to get hurt. Um, so I was like, okay, I understand like their point of view. And right now, for my graduation, I was like, I'm not gonna walk because probably they're not gonna go. And I was just upset about that.
Thank you. Okay. So, how did you pay for college? What did you do to get the financial assistance that you needed for college?
So I've been actually really blessed. Santa Clara is probably one of the only, I guess, private or even public universities that has a scholarship set aside for undocumented students. So I have a full rank right now, and if it hadn't been for that, I wouldn't have been able to have gone to college. I would have gone to community because that was the only thing I could afford at the moment when I was graduating. So they're covering everything for me. My tuition, my housing, my food, my books, everything. So that's been like a huge blessing. And I know because I'm one of probably 20 right now students who are on the scholarship. That's like a huge blessing for all of us because it's what is getting us through college in the first place.
Adriana, being undocumented, do you feel that there's places in the community where you feel safe?
Um, yes. One of them would be Kenyatta. At first, when I started, it was a little rough